Clea and I are having our first show, official art show here in Oil City. And unfortunately, it's only a couple weeks away. There was a lot of things up in the air, so we weren't sure if we were going to be having the show. But as it turns out, we are indeed having the show, and we've done zero promotion for it. We're not going to be relying on typical marketing to promote this show. So let's see how that goes. We're heading off to Best Printing. It's a place here in Oil City that does printing. I always recommend to go local anyway, so it's nice that we're going to have this opportunity to go out and meet. However, anytime I go and meet anyone new, ironically enough, as much as people think I am a total extrovert, I get a little bit nervous. Despite my introverted tendencies, we only had 10 days to get everything ready for the show. Luckily for us, our new town is both beautiful and extremely convenient.
Got our things printed.
So I just finished creating the events page for our exhibition, and I started submitting our event to events calendars in the area. And I found that the events calendars in the area, they need a little bit of work. So today, I'm gonna try something new. Even though our new town is extremely convenient, they're still working their way through newer technology. So I figured the best way to promote our show was to go old school and put myself out there. My plan was to create something that would stand out and showcase the awkwardness that is Clea and I. And oh boy, are we awkward.
And what better way than a sandwich board with our faces on it?
Just waiting for that to dry. I've got a fan on that side, fan on this side, and then we're off to the show to go do this, which is really awkward for me and weird, but fun. It's gonna be fun.
Your sign looks amazing.
Oh, thank you.
And I'll be there with you the whole time to talk about our art show.
Well, thank you.
And if we have to run, we'll run together.
We'll run together. I don't know how good I'm gonna run with this sign on. I'm actually really nervous about doing this. I don't know why. I've done way more scarier things than putting on a sandwich board. This is it. Ridiculous. Yeah, we really gotta do yard work at some point, don't we? Well, this is the first test run of this thing. I guarantee you there's gonna be a lot of comfort improvements.
Is it already giving you some discomfort?
I'd be lying if I didn't say this scared me a bit.
If that thing gets unbearably uncomfortable, then we'll head home. Maybe we can be part of the parade.
I don't want to be part of the parade.
So we just met some of our neighbors. They just moved here. They had seen our video.
They actually bought the pink house.
They bought the pink house.
Yeah.
That's so cool. The parade is at 5.
Hello.
How's it going? Parade.
Am I supposed to say something? Is that why you're filming me?
I don't know. I'm just filming.
We're having an art show.
So the parade actually kicks off almost like just like half a block from our house, I think. And then it heads down this street. And I believe it heads all the way to downtown across the bridge. They close the bridge off and everything. And this is one of the main events for Oil Heritage Fest, which is a 4-day big to do all over town. I had the thought, like, what if it rains on us?
This would be interesting.
It would rain on your sandwich board and it would rain on my bag with our flyers in it.
Oh well.
Yeah, I guess this is the risk we take.
Walking around with the sandwich board is both awkward and yet strangely freeing. However, I could have done this whole thing a lot easier. It didn't even dawn on me that there were a bunch of these, like the street signs, the little yard signs going up everywhere. Yeah, it's way less labor intensive than this.
To put out some yard signs.
Yeah. As we got closer and closer to the festival, I imagined people pointing fingers at me and screaming the word freak. Funny how your mind plays tricks on you. Yeah, I was pretty sure that like once we got there that people were gonna be like, freak!
And they would just have tomatoes for no reason and we would get hit with them.
Yep.
It just occurred to me as we're doing this and headed to the main festival grounds that we are super weird humans, you and I. Really.
We really are.
But you know, there's a part of me that feels more like myself right now than I have in a while.
Well, that's good. Fully embracing the fact that we are weird humans, we walked around the festival and had a great time. This is one of the many celebrations that Oil City puts on every year, and it was great to meet new artists and humans. We then walked into a few businesses and galleries and enjoyed the atmosphere and some amazing art. Sure, it was awkward, but we have always strived to set ourselves apart from the norm.
You know, if you can't awkwardly walk around with a sandwich board, what can you do?
Hey, why not though? I love it.
Salute. So good.
Yep.
And they're so nice. We are going to huff it home because in about 20 minutes, a storm is going to be upon us. We'll see if we make it home in time, and if not, you know, it's part of the adventure. So, I think this was a success, wouldn't you say? I think so. Hello.
Vlogging?
Yeah, we are.
I vlog.
Funny that the rain would be the thing that would cause us to rush home. Of course it was. If there was anything that I would do different about today, which you probably can't hear because it's very windy, is I would not have brought the car. Because now we have several blocks that we have to walk back, and I think I'm sick and tired of this sign.
You want me to take a shift with the sign?
No.
You're a completionist?
No, I got you. I'm a completionist. I started this thing. I will finish this thing.
Okay.
One thing we didn't realize was how many people would be on our route home. There were hundreds, so the awkwardness with the sign wasn't over yet.
This is going well here.
Yeah.
We've been talking to all the people, and that's great.
At the end of an amazing day, the rain let up and we were able to enjoy one of the most epic parades Clea and I have ever seen. This town really knows how to throw a parade together. And oh my goodness, was that an epic parade.
It really was. I think it was probably the most epic parade I've ever seen.
I mean, there was like karate and cheerleading
and jazz dancing,
yeah.
Music on floats, and
it was just and it just kept going and going and going, and I was like, how long is this parade? I've never seen anything like it.
no, it was awesome.
All right, so today we're getting ready to go check out the gallery space, take measurements, the whole 9 yards, and getting things ready for the show. I'd be lying if I didn't say that 7 days to put together a gallery exhibition was making me a bit nervous. Clea and I had done hundreds of shows, but we never cut it this close. As we arrived at the venue, I wondered if we'd be able to pull it off. This was going to be our first exhibition in our new town, introducing ourselves to our new community. I felt that the pressure was on to not disappoint. What I did know was that Clea and I would figure out a way, as we always did. I also knew that one way, shape, or form, we were going to dominate the space and put together a show that no one has ever seen. Got our measurements, got everything that we needed. Now we gotta head back over there because the gallery itself doesn't have any internet, and we were planning on live streaming.
Like 3 separate live streams.
Yeah.
So we have to see if we're gonna get a signal at least outside the gallery, and that way we might be able to use a cell phone booster or something.
Yeah, so wish us luck. Alright, so if I was to do an impromptu...
Well, we'll be able to test that, right?
Yeah.
Nice. We're outside the gallery.
We're outside the gallery, you guys. Take a look. There it is. Unfortunately, the cell phone reception was crap, and it was going to be an expensive fix. The only problem is that it's about a $200 investment, and I mean, unless we could use this in the future for something, Then it makes it an expensive investment for one show. For one show, yeah. And honestly, like, I don't know.
If we were like a month out from the show, I would be like lobbying Arts Council to get Wi-Fi in the gallery, which they really should do for future shows.
Yeah, but that's okay. One step at a time. We'll figure this out. One thing that neither one of us had was a shortage of art and jewelry. However, we wanted to bring out some never-before-seen works. Okay, so full day in the studio, working on all the artwork, which is really awesome. Clee got done with some stuff. We're gonna take a quick break and go. A friend of ours, Richard Sayer, said, hey, you came out on the front page of the Titusville Herald. So Clee and I are gonna go see if we could hunt down a copy of that. It was nice to take a break with a beautiful drive. We've got it.
We have it.
We made the front page again. How awesome is that?
That is fun.
Yay! And Richard Sayer wrote the article. That's awesome.
Thank you, Richard. That's really cool of you.
The house is a mess. He and I have just been creating as much stuff as we can for the show. Although I already have a lot of artwork. And yes, I'm still wearing the same outfit. So don't worry, I still brush my teeth and things like that. When you're having an art show, any show, if you're doing a festival or you're doing like a big exhibition like we are, you want to make sure that you're bringing out some new pieces that you're super excited about. You know, not because your old pieces are not good, because they're great, and art basically ages like wine. Like, it just gets better and better. But you also want to have something new, something that you haven't seen before. Today is the day that we go out and we hang the show. So that's going to be a lot of work because we have a lot of stairs. I've got to be honest with you. I wasn't looking forward to the amount of heavy lifting and stairs that were in my future. The fact is that we have a lot of art and sculptures and all kinds of things that need to go to the gallery. This was going to require many trips. We got our second load. It's a lot of stairs. Whole lot of stairs. Even though it's a lot of work, we always try to make anything that we do fun. Because if we're not having fun, then what's the point of doing it? Trip number 3, unloaded the car and about to go in and put some things up. It's been a few hours, but we're doing good. It's looking pretty good, isn't it?
We have hung a lot of artwork today, and here's a preview.
And I smell really bad.
I don't smell.
Yeah.
That's because
You smell too.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
But we're both tired and we're ready.
And smell. We both are tired and smell.
Well, thank you for informing me.
So it's day number 2. We've got more paintings and we brought some sculptures as well. Now, hopefully we'll be done with all the hanging by day number 2. I think we're doing good.
This show looks really cool.
Yeah, take a look, guys. This is the second room. So we wanted this to be almost like the used studio. So I'm gonna bring the spinning easel and put it right there. So I think this is a good end to day 2.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to get the spinning easel and bring it here. Get in the space.
So much
We can talk about that.
So it's day 3.
Uh-huh.
And we're going to the gallery. We've got tags, we've got tables, we've got things. Okay, about an hour later and we have tags on most of everything, but there's still a lot of stuff that we have to list. This is the boring part of making everything look fancy. Fanciness doesn't just happen. You gotta make fancy.
I wish fancy would just happen.
It would be great. So the house is a huge mess. I'm sorting through things. Clee is sorting through things. Yeah, tomorrow's the show, so there's a lot of last minute things that we're trying to take care of before the show. A lot of work goes into every event we see, and we were hoping that our hard work would pay off. So now it looks like we've got rain, which is going to be a problem because we have stuff that we have to haul to the gallery. Oh boy. Yeah. shit. We've got storms most of the day, and then it's supposed to storm tomorrow for the reception. Yeah. That was very ominous.
This doesn't bode well for hauling or live stream testing.
Nope.
It looks like we're gonna get a little bit of a break because the rain has stopped for now. I think we're in a window between blobs on the radar. So we got some stuff ready to go, including the spinning easel and a whole bunch of other stuff. So we're gonna haul it over to the gallery and see what we can get done.
Got everything loaded, spinning easel. Everything's back there. I think this might be one of the last trips that we have to make.
I think so.
Finally, we were getting the very last of it in, and this would be the first time that we would be able to see what our gallery show was going to look like.
I've got my jewelry over here. Ooh, here it is. And Rafi is trying to fix the lights that are not angled right or not working, and he's burning his hand, so I lent him my...
Trying not to burn my life.
And then I'm gonna clean. I'm gonna sweep and stuff.
Today is the day of the show. Still have to buy drinks and some food and stuff for the show. Luckily, we have really good friends. Our friend Jim and his mom are going to bring some food, which is great because we did not have time to really prepare food. It is very muggy outside and I'm feeling drops. Here we go. The moment that we leave the house, it starts raining. Here, we're ready to do this. As we hauled the last of everything in, we could feel the pre-show jitters setting in. Looking around and seeing the awesomeness that we had put together made us feel like we had accomplished the impossible. However,
But we did forget a couple things at home.
yeah.
One of our signs, and we need a couple paintings.
So now we got to go get a couple paintings for the windows. Okay, so we got paintings. We got a veggie plate that looks okay. I want to say looks okay.
Huh?
And now we're going to get the alcohol for the event, which is very
That's the important thing.
It is very important. We're all loaded up with food. Big old thing of wine. And let's get inside the gallery. Somebody locked the damn door. So now Clee's going around. Who locks the door in the middle of the day? And then it was time. Our reception was a success. So many people in our new community came out and shared this moment with us. And although it was hot, we still had a blast. That was so amazing. That was like really amazing. So many people came out.
I know. It was really cool. Well, it wasn't really cool as far as temperatures.
It was hot as far as temperature.
But it was really cool of everyone to
Yeah.
come and support us.
Thank you guys. So the reception last night was amazing. Amazing. So many people showed up. The thing about that is that when a lot of people show up, you're kind of like back and forth. And I know a lot of people showed up and we didn't get a chance to talk to them. Today we're going back to the gallery. We're going to be there between noon and 6, and it's going to be much more laid back. The only issue that we're running into is with internet, because we were going to do a live stream today, and I'm not sure if that's going to happen. You had all kinds of things to your like schedule and things like that, and then you make all these announcements, and I'm like, ooh, I'm going to have to cancel a live stream. Maybe. Hopefully not, but probably. Back off to the gallery we go. You have fun yesterday?
I did.
We were there till 9 o'clock. A good hour.
A little after 9, yeah. I think we got home. We got home closer to 10.
So that was a pretty cool event.
Yeah. Ain't no party like our fancy art party.
It's gonna be a lot more laid back, so that'll be nice. So.
Yes, that will be fun.
So weird. This takes me back to like when I was a kid and I'd be opening the jewelry store. So one unfortunate setback of this gallery, which is a really amazing space, is the fact that there is no air conditioning. So Clee and I have decided if we are going to do a show here, it's going to happen in October or
That is correct.
the cooler, crisp months where we could just open a door and put a fan there. It was great hanging out at the gallery and getting to meet people one-on-one and spend quality time with them. One person in particular even brought a little bit of magic. So, where are we going?
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. We are going down Pipeline Alley to experience a beautiful aria, and I'm getting
could
welled
already
up,
hear
and
it.
I'm getting goosebumps, and I love this so much. And now I'm crying.
This is amazing. This amazing human is moving across the country and would soon become a new member of our community. We also got to meet Gary. Gary gave us a private tour of the Lyric Theater restoration project. Originally the Orpheum Theater, it opened its doors in 1906, and after a fire, the Lyric Theater was opened in 1927. Operating as a vaudeville house from 1927 to 37, and then a movie house until 1953.
Look at the scope of this backstage.
This is amazing. And you've got your...
Yeah, that's...
It has seen many lives throughout its long century, and now it's being restored to its original glory. Unfortunately, like many other buildings in Oil City, once the oil companies pulled out, funding for projects like this disappeared. Fortunately, the will and determination to keep going and see this project through has not disappeared. Many organizations have worked together to establish a strong arts district in Oil City. The restoration of the Lyric Theater is part of this effort, and we are committed to help however we can. You guys, if you want to support the efforts that they're making, the amazing efforts that they're making at this beautiful place, just follow this link and you'll find out more information, or go to our description box because there's a lot of ways that you guys can support this.
Absolutely, and a little bit goes a very long way.
Yes. At the end of our tour, we experienced something magical.
I love pulling up to our gallery show and it's all like cute and cool. I'm like, oh look, it's paintings. Let's go see what's in there.
It's been about 10 months since we moved into our Sunflower house, and even with our ups and downs with repairs and plumbing, the one thing that has stayed true is that we love this place. The support and love that we have been shown as two crazy artists joining this community has been breathtaking. Clee and I are excited about where we are heading, not only ourselves as artists and humans, but here in our new town and where it's heading as well. I see a bright future just around the corner. The dedication and resilience that this community has shown in getting to where we are now is a testament to why love is so powerful. Love of home, love of nature, love of history, and love of community guides us all to stand strong together. Tune in next time as I face one of my greatest fears and Clee loses her voice and makes my fear even worse. All right, well, that was it. That's where we're at right now. Actually, next week there's another video coming out, which, you know, you're going to tune in next time, where I sing on stage. My biggest fear.
A lot of you don't know this, but it really scared Rafi. I don't know that I've ever seen him that scared.
Yeah.
Maybe one other time.
Yeah, but a lot of you guys came out to support me for that, so I do appreciate that. By the way, our show is still running during Bridge Fest in Oil City. We will be there on Friday and Saturday. And then the last weekend, which is August 27th, we will be there. And I'm also going to be doing my first ever book fair, which is amazing. So Tune in for all of that stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching this. You guys are absolutely amazing. I'm excited. I'm excited about these adventures. There was absolutely no plumbing issues in this one.
Right.
So that's we're getting there. We're getting there.
We're headed in the right direction.
So thank you so much for watching, you guys. You guys are absolutely amazing. And that's it. You want to say goodbye?
Mwah. Goodbye.
Adios.